Hi everyone, my name is Andrew, also known as Gunnarolla of YouTube. Now, before I decided to pursue the life of a rich and famous YouTuber, I'll let you know when I get there, I, like many of you watching, once had a full-time, stable, respectable, traditional, real job. Working for the man. Not being sexist, literally, a man ran the company. Of course, I had to leave that job to pursue what I'm doing now, so I thought today I would take you through the steps of how to quit your job. Step number 1, make sure you really want to quit. It's a tough world out there, and although there is no such thing as job security, you want to make sure you can always afford the basic necessities of life, like toilet paper. Been without it. Not good. So why might you want to quit a job? Well, maybe you've realized that there are no opportunities for advancement or professional development. Maybe your job description has changed to something you're not comfortable with. Oftentimes, if you're stripped of responsibilities, it's a sign that the company you're working for doesn't know what to do with you, or has other devious plans. Maybe the company you're working for is restructuring or downsizing. Change is normal in any company, but if you go through a long period of instability, you may want to get out ahead. Maybe you got another opportunity, or you realize that you want to do something completely different. Or maybe you're part of a toxic work environment. If you're getting into frequent disputes with your coworkers, management, or clients, and it's causing you a lot of undue stress, it might be time for a change. Once you've identified the reasons why you want to quit, think about whether or not you could resolve your problems with communication, time off, or the help of your HR department. Keep in mind that there are a lot of things we depend on our jobs for besides money, like structure, benefits, opportunities for training, discounts, basic everyday human interaction, and a sense of purpose. But if you're determined to quit, let's head on to step 2. Make sure you have a plan. Whether you want to quit your job to take time off, travel, or pursue another opportunity, it's very important that you have at least a vague idea of how to support yourself while you remove the safety net of employment. Saving and budgeting! If you really hate the job that you're in right now, it's very easy and dangerous to make an emotional decision. Instead, start looking around. Update your LinkedIn profile, look on job boards, get in touch with old contacts, and make sure that your resume, portfolio, and contact information are all up to date. Just make sure to do all this as discreetly and respectfully as possible. So you've got a plan, now it's time for step 3, give sufficient notice. 2 weeks notice is the bare minimum, however you may wish to give more notice if you run a department or manage multiple projects and people, and also consider your pay periods and when might be an optimal time for you to leave. Also consider if you have any sick, vacation, or lieu days banked, it may be a better idea to try to use these instead of getting them paid out once you quit. And depending on the circumstances around your departure, you may be eligible for a severance package, but that's a discussion you'll have to have with your HR department and a lawyer. Keep all of this in mind before you set a start date with a new job. It may be tempting to get the hell out of there as soon as possible, but it's still important to follow your company's policies and try to help make as smooth a transition as possible. Step number 4, make it official. Schedule a meeting with your management and tell them face to face so that there are no misunderstandings. It might be awkward, but remember, breaking up is a skill, so why not practice it on someone who's not in love with you? Make sure to submit a letter of resignation so that everything is documented. Keep your letter simple and positive, and remember to thank your employer for giving you a job. So you've quit. It's time for step number 5, leave on a high note. No matter what your opinions about your soon-to-be former employer, you want to make sure you leave on good terms. Follow your company's communication plan that includes when and how to announce your departure. And when in doubt, ask. If you're required to assist with training a replacement, do not sabotage or delete any important documents because that could border on criminal activity. Basically, you want to use the 2 weeks to wrap up any loose ends, notify your contacts that you're leaving, and take note of any contacts that you might need once you get locked out of your email account. If you have exclusive access to any documents, make sure that those permissions are handed over to someone else in your department. It may also be beneficial for you to prepare a document with all the important information about your job. It'll make it a lot easier for you to walk away. Remember, as much as I hate to admit it, no one is irreplaceable, but you'll want to make it so that everyone misses you, rather than being relieved that you're gone. And the final step, number 6, keep in touch. This is especially important if you plan to keep working in the same industry. I couldn't tell you how many jobs I've had because of people that I used to know or used to work with and kept in touch with. It's a small world out there and you do not want people gossiping about you, so keep in mind that the people you used to work with will be your references whether you like it or not. So those are my basic tips for how to quit your job, although it might be tempting to go out in a blaze of glory, flipping tables, dropping microphones, and dancing your way way into viral videos, keep in mind that a very small percentage of the population actually gets to do that and remain employable. It's very important to consider your reputation. So, have you ever quit a job? What was it like? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more great tips on how to adult. My name is Andrew, also known as Gunnarolla. Go forth and be an adult!